A very good morning to all the students of class 8. Today we are going to study Social Science, Chapter 3, Indian Constitution. See, this is the preamble of our Constitution. I'll read it and explain you. We, the people of India, we are the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India. Solemnly means in a formal and dignified manner to resolve to constitute India into a sovereign socialist. Sovereign means an independent nation. It is a government that operates its own independent nation without interfering from any foreign power. Democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens. Republic means a state with a supreme power is held by the people and their elected representative. Justice is social, economic, and political. Liberty we have of thoughts, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity. Fraternity means a group of people they are sharing a common profession or interest, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. Integrity means the quality of being honest or having any strong moral principle. Integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Says in this, the preamble to the Constitution of India is a brief introductory statement that sets out guidelines which guide the people of the nation and to present the principles of the Constitution and to indicate the sources from which the document derives its authority and meaning. The hopes and the aspiration of the people are described in it. The preamble can be referred to as the preface which highlights the entire constitution, and it was adopted on 26 November 1949 by the Constituent Assembly and came into effect on 26 January 1950 and celebrated as a Republic Day in India. Yes, 26 January we celebrate as a Republic Day in India. A systematic compilations of sets of rules to run the government of a country is known as the constitution of the country. See the meaning of constitution. What do you mean by constitution? So constitution is a systematic compilation. Compilations means the thing, especially a book or a record that are put together by assembling previously separate items. Yeah, that is a record that is being set of rules to run the government of our country, and it's known as constitution of the country. Constitution can be written or unwritten form, and our constitution starts with the preamble, and our constitution was starting with this preamble that we saw further. How was the Constitution of India formed? And now seeing how the Constitution was formed. The Constitution of India is the statement of national goals and aims such as democracy. Democracy is a form of government in which the common people holds the political power and can run either directly or through elected representative. They move it. And socialism means socialism is a theory of the social organization, and it is believed that the means of making or moving or trading wealth should be owned or controlled by the workers, and people who agree with this type of system they are called socialist. Secularism is that it does not mean the suppression of any religion from the states, and it supports in a neutral manner and the affairs of all the religion groups and national unity, etc. See, all these are the aims and the goals of our constitution. The Constituent Assembly was established in this way. The Constituent Assembly was established and it started working from, and it went from when it was started 9th December 1946. The Constituent Assembly was formed of prominent and distinguished scholars and leaders. Yeah, it was formed by prominent scholars and leaders. Their political visions and foresight was incorporated in the constitution and their vision towards it. And the leaders were Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Patel, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Shama Prasad Mukherjee, Sardar Baldev Singh, etc. They all provided their guardians. And an Anglo-Indian community was represented by Frank Anthony, and a Parsi community was represented by H.P. Modi. The committee had various constitution scholars. In this committee, they were having very institute scholars were there, like Aladi Krishnaswamy Iyer, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, K.M. Munshi, etc. They all were also in this constitutions. There were females also, female members in this, and they were Sarojini Naidu and Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the president of the Constituent Assembly, and he was elected as a president who Dr. Rajendra Prasad. There were a number of subcommittees to take care of various aspects of the constitution, and in this constitution there were the subcommittees also to take care of various aspects of what the constitutions. The drafting committee which was headed, and the drafting committee was headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and gave to the constitution its final shape, and he gave the final shape to this constitution. And see, in this total 166 meetings were held by the Constituent Assembly. And how many meetings? 166 meeting in a time period. How much time period? 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. See, 2 years, 11 months and 18 days was taken, and 166 meetings were held by the Constituent Assembly. On 26th November 1949, the committee passed the constitution, and the committee passed their constitution on which day? 26th November 1949, and that was enforced on which date? 26th January 1950. We call as a Republic Day. See, all these were the creators of the constitution: Maulana Azad, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sarojini Naidu, Kanhaiya Munshi. They all were the creators of the constitutions. Now we end part 1 over here. In part 2, we'll learn further. Thank you.